Good evening and welcome to match 3, week 8 of the Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. It's the Warriors versus Daredevils Football Club. The Warriors owned by Arjun Kapoor and Karan Bulani. The Daredevils owned by Wasim, Gautam and Manu Kohli. Also last week we received a nice message from Arjun Kapoor on Instagram. And thank you Arjun for those words, and we hope that you arrive at the St. Andrews Turf Park a day cheering for your team and also perhaps for an exhibition match that'll be worth a watch. The Warriors versus Daredevils Football Club. It's 9 PM IST and it's the two teams which haven't done well so far in the Bodog Roots Premier League. The Daredevils are 7th on the points table. The Warriors are 8th on the points table. So both these teams will be looking for a victory, desperately looking for a victory, which hasn't been so easy for them till date. 7 matches that they've played so far, they've had 2 victories, are the Daredevils. They've had 4 defeats and just a draw with 7 points. Whereas for the Warriors, 7 matches, just a victory, 4 defeats and 2 draws with 5 points. So both these teams struggling in the Bodog Roots Premier League. Sajdev is a coach. He's the manager of a team in the Juhu division is Rahul Sajdev of the Daredevils, and he's a forward here in the Bandra North division for the Daredevils Football Club. Good long ball there by Suvankur Das of the Daredevils. Chance there, Ren D'Abrio, one of the best goalkeepers of the Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra North Division. He is 2nd on the leaderboard with 30 saves by his name. 30 saves already in the first 7 matches. So is that brilliant goalkeeping or is that poor defense? Ren D'Abrio of the Warriors. That's going to be a goal kick for Ren. Always a good man to speak to. He comes, shakes hand with everyone, says a nice, pleasant good evening. Is Ren, who is a good character to have in the team, isn't it? Is it a foul? Yes, it is. Free kick awarded. Again. The Warriors versus Daredevils. Coming up next is going to be the Titans versus West Coast Sharks. Ren with the free kick, on goal he goes, but that's been deflected by Suvankur Das. Definitely will be counting it as a save by Suvankur in the 3rd minute. Free kick once again. It's going to be for Ren. Good long ball and looking for the header, but once again Suvankur Das in the scene again. So he's been actively engaged. Is Suvankur Das there? Just a warning being given, and that's Ajit Tapaswi who's been given a warning by the referee. The right footer going Scott Ellis, being pushed perhaps. And yes, good observation there. In the 4th minute, about to enter the 5th minute now. Daredevils versus the Warriors. Still, it's 0-0 as they say in tennis. It's still love all. With looking for the header there, does not get the touch. Warriors, an active team it is. It's Chaitanya Sharma who looks to be missing today for the Warriors. He's coming, he's on his way. Okay, that's what we get information from Rohan Manglani. He'll be on his way. It's important to have your best players, but of course it's a weekday, working day. Everyone works there. He's a rapper, isn't he? Also seen him in Gully Boy. In the 5th minute that we are entering. Header kept in play. Rahul Sajdev And he was given absolute no room. He's asking for a foul, but not given. Asking for a foul. They're unhappy with that aggressive tackle from Shihan. It's the Daredevils in the orange jersey. It's the Warriors in the white. Long ball there. Scott Ellis looking for the pass. Good tackle there. Meanwhile, that's going to be a goal kick. Good ball there on the far end. Warriors keeping possession to Scott Ellis. Could be a chance being created. Tapasvi asking for the wall. Does not get it. Ayush Kapoor on the attack. Back to Suvankur Das. He's not the first choice of the goalkeeper for the Daredevils. It's always been Rohan Tulpule. But today it's going to be Suvankur Das, the goalkeeper for the Daredevils Football Club, owned by Wasim, Gautam and Manu Kohli. Side kick. Looking for the header. Foul, says the referee. For the shoulder push, perhaps. Free kick awarded to the Daredevils. Chance for them to get their first one. In the 7th minute. Coming up next is the Titans versus West Coast Sharks. On the whistle, says the referee. Scott Ellis. It's going to be Bhavik of the Daredevils to take the free kick. Bhavik Desai. Goes for the header. A brilliant attempt that was on the far end. Brilliant attempt. Just not on the mark. Scoreline stays 0-0. Ren Diabrio. The goal kick. Keeping possession so far. The Warriors. Good, nice long ball looking for Scott Ellis. Scott is onside. Nicely done. And he's won himself KK. No, the ball has been kept in play by the Daredevils. And now it's a side kick. Going to be Shihan with the side kick. Ayush Kapoor. Ayush back, keeping possession of the Warriors. Tapasvi does not keep it in control. In the 8th minute. On the attack on the far end, keeping possession are the Daredevils. Just go through the lineup of the Daredevils owned by Wasim, Gautam and Manu Kohli. They have played 7 matches before this, of course. They have had 2 victories, 4 defeats and a draw, 7 points. And it's Rahul Sajde, Bhavik Desai, Suvankur Das. In the meanwhile, good save that was. It's going to be a corner on the right flank for the Warriors. So it's Rahul Sajde, Bhavik Desai, Suvankur Das, Abhishek Parmeswaran, Sailesh Lakhani, Dean Donald, Nikhil Pandey, Tarang Manjeshwar, Piyush Morale, Paras Nayal, Chirag Rajwani, Rohan Tulpule and Samannay Ghosh. Whereas the Warriors, owned by Arjun Kapoor and Karan Bulani, they have played 7 matches before this. They have had 1 victory, 4 defeats, 2 draws with 5 points. Chaitanya Sharma, Jay Madho, Karan Bulani, Scott Ellis, Lance Dharmai, Randy Abrio, Jonathan D'Souza, Tavesh Armar, Ajit Tapasvi, Ayush Kapoor, Shane Santos, Shihan Furtado, Yash Lath and Param Sampath. In the 9th minute of the first half, it's still 0-0. Is it going to be Ren? He's the free kick expert, isn't he? The goalkeeper of the Warriors. With 30 saves, he's second on the leaderboard for the number of saves in the Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. He goes, but way above the crossbar that was. Good long ball, a series of headers, perhaps a push. Rahul Sajdev unhappy, but it's a free kick that has been awarded. It's a side kick, pardon me. So that's not a foul that was to be counted for. On the far end, that's a side kick for the Daredevils. Good ball, headed out of the danger area by the Warriors. Shihan Furtado, that was Abhishek. Ajit Tapaswi looking for the defense. Not able to keep that in control was Bhavik Desai. Could have been a chance that they were looking to convert. However, not able to keep that in control. On the far end, Warriors Scott Tellis. Important feature of the Warriors is Scott on the far end. Good run there. Looking for the pass. Brilliant attempt that was. But Suvankur Das once again was up to the task. Nicely defended there. Scoreline stays 0-0. The far end looking for the header, but nicely deflected off the danger area by Suvankur Das. What an evening Suvankur Das has already had in the 11th minute VR, and perhaps 5-6 attempts on goal. And he's been the man to watch out for in the first half, in the first 10 minutes of the Daredevils, that is. Nicely cleared. Ran there. We'll just have to manage the bounce. Easily done there. Easy peasy. It's for a goalkeeper of the quality of Ren de Abreu. Lance Dharmai on the right flank. Good dribble, nicely done there, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Daredevils. Is that a goal kick? Is that a corner? That's a corner being awarded. We'll just have a quick discussion between the referees. We'll just get confirmation on that. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick that has been awarded to the Daredevils. Good ball. Nicely done there by Ayush. Chirag. Long ball there. Ren calls and calls it well. Scott. Looking for Ayush, looking for Ajit Tapaswi. Good defense by the Daredevils. Meanwhile, that's a foul being awarded. And as I was mentioning, Cheetah is here. Chaitanya Sharma has arrived and he'll be coming in as a substitute. Of course, there are no restrictions on the number of substitutes. Along with him is Tabish Sharma, jersey number 10 and jersey number 12 for the Warriors. Shihan Furtado to Scott Tellis. Back to Ayush, back to Scott, back to Ajit. Brilliant work, but Daredevils have stolen it. Looking for the long ball. Abhishek kept possession a bit too long there. Abhishek, nicely done there. Rahul Sajdev pushed. Definitely pushed there. Ajit Tapaswi. It's Cheetah. Chaitanya Sharma comes in and it's Scott who's also been given a break, and it's Tabish Sharma who comes on to play. Looking for Chaitanya Sharma was Ren de Abreu, and that's a foul. He called for it and he gets it. Free kick for the Warriors.
Boys, come on!
13.5 minutes in the first half. Warriors, a big opportunity this is. And just not on the mark was Shihan Furtado. Just not getting the perfect part of his right boot there. And extreme massive diversion there. Look at the Ren's smile on the left flank. But that happens in the game of football, doesn't it? Scoreline stays. It's still 0-0. Daredevils. And oh, that was harsh. And Ayush Kapoor is going to be booked, it looks like. In the meanwhile, it's been the physios who are being called for. We still haven't seen the yellow card being raised. But it definitely looks like it's going to be Ayush Kapoor who is going to be given a booking in the 15th minute. Yes, there comes the yellow card. It's Ayush Kapoor. The 15th minute has been booked for an aggressive tackle. It was jersey number 9, Tarang Manjeshwar, who was down at the receiving end. Cheetah has the ball there. cleared. Nicely headed out of the danger area. 15 minutes done. 10 minutes remaining for the first half. It's the Warriors versus the Daredevils of the Bandra North Division, Week 8 of the Bodog Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsors. Our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, of course our broadcast partner One Play Sports. Those watching internationally, we're getting you action on Wednesdays and Thursdays of the Bandra North and Bandra South divisions, and Fridays is the Juhu division from the Jamnabai Energy Turf Park in Juhu. Now meanwhile, Rain lets it go, and that's going to be a corner on the far end for the Daredevils. As I was mentioning, on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we get you action from the St. Andrews Turf Park in the western suburbs of Mumbai, Bandra West. That is the hub of majority of activities in Mumbai. Shopping all across the Hill Road and the linking road in Bandra West. And always a good place to be in the western suburbs of Mumbai. It's going to be a free kick. Randy Abrio once again takes responsibility of it. Looking for Tabish, looking for Shihan Furtado. Shihan it is. Back to Tabish. Tabish Sharmar looking for the long ball there. Jersey number 9, that is Shane Santos. Shane has possession. However, the flag is up, and that's an offside signalled. In the 17th minute. Coming up next is going to be the Titans versus the West Coast Sharks. Meanwhile, it's the Warriors versus the Daredevils Football Club. Free kick has been awarded to the Daredevils. Looks like it's Rahul Sajdev who might be taking responsibility of it. In the 18th minute. Yes, it is going to be Rahul Sajdev. Or it might not be Rahul Sajdev. It's two of them standing there. The ball is ready. Ayush Kapoor leading the ball. Okay, so Rahul Sajdev, it looks like going for goal. Way above the crossbar it goes. So we haven't seen any free kicks with the perfect direction this evening. Tabish looking for the long ball. Does not get his teammate Chirag of the Daredevils. Ayush attacking on him. Good aggressive football. And back to Rain. Rain looking for the long ball, looking for Chaitanya Sharma. Does not get Cheetah there. In the 19th minute, Warriors versus Daredevils. Looks like it's Scott Tellis, jersey number 14 of the Warriors, will be back in. No restrictions on the number of substitutions. Remember, at the Bodog Roots Premier League, chance, Rahul Sajdev scores! Rahul Sajdev in the 19th minute has scored, and it's the Daredevils who take a lead. Brilliant stuff. He's a manager of a team in the Juhu division, and he is at the centre forward for the Daredevils in the Bandra North division, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Daredevils versus the Warriors. And man who scores, jersey number 10, Rahul Sajdev in the 10th minute. In the 19th minute, pardon me, 19th minute that was, Rahul Sajdev gets a goal. 1-0 the lead for the Daredevils over the Warriors. Soren, he has had plenty of saves, but not on this occasion. It was very difficult for him to save though. And nicely converted by Rahul Sajdev. Good ball, kept in play. Jersey number 10 in play now. Now Tabish Sharmar. Back to Sajdev, and that's offside. The flag is up. Surprised is Rahul, but that's the decision. Tabish looking for Ayush. Perhaps back. No, he was going for goal and he's won himself a corner. Nicely done by Ayush Kapoor. on the right flank. It's going to be a corner. Good ball, deflected, and that's going to be a goal kick. Chance gone begging. In the 21st minute, Warriors versus Daredevils. Good ball, looking for the long ball there. There goes Rahul Sachdev. Unable to keep that in control. No foul, says the referee, however. Yes, the Warriors are unhappy with that tackle, but the referee just denies giving a free kick there. Scott Tellis on the far end. Side kick for the Daredevils. They're leading by goal to 0. Does not get a deflection. Remember, the Bodog Roots Premier League, there is no throw in. Goes outside, it's going to be a side kick. And of course, from a side kick, it cannot be directly a goal. It has to have a deflection, because that, of course, will be considered as a throw in. Header. Kept in play. Daredevils. Still with the Daredevils on the far end there. Back to Chirag. Rahul is asking for it. Rahul gets it. And he's onside as well. But that's a brilliant tackle. Superb tackle by Shihan Furtado. That's going to be a kick in on the left flank for the Daredevils. Is he going for goal? Is he looking for possession?
Nothing happened after that. Nothing happened. Must be blind.
Entering the 23rd minute. Warriors versus Daredevils. A goal that we have seen by the Daredevils in the 19th minute. It was Rahul Sachdev. Chaitanya Sharma. Rahul Sachdev once again on the attack. Nicely done there by Rahul Sachdev. Back still with the Daredevils. Looking for the long ball there. Nicely done. Scott Tellis there has won himself a side kick. No, he's given away a side kick to his teammate there. That's just number 17 of the Warriors, Jonathan D'Souza. Back to Ren. Ren looking for the long ball. Headers kept in play. Series of passes. Rahul Sachdev keeps in control. Gives it to Tabish. Tabish on the far end. Scott Tellis does not get Scott Tellis. 2 minutes remaining for the matchup. Warriors versus Daredevils. Warriors 8th on the points table. Daredevils 7th on the points table. Ren nicely collects it. Gives it quickly to Ayush Kapoor. Ayush misses it. He's unhappy with himself there, but he'll get a chance. Daredevils on the attack. Looking for Ayush was Tavish Sharma. Does not get Ayush. Lance Dharmai, that was. Tavish Sharma to Scott Tellis. Is that a foul? No, says the referee. Play on, he says.
Good intensity, boys. Good intensity. Aega.
Sidan, and that's going to be outside. Very close to our camera team there. Hope all's fine. It looks like it's okay there. We are back with live visuals. Ren collects it. Nice long ball to Ayush Kapoor there. He's onside. Nicely done. Look at Scott Tellis. Back to Ayush. Looking for Cheetah, but Cheetah is offside. That's a free kick given, so that's going to be a goal kick now. Half a minute remaining. Warriors looking for an equalizer. Looks difficult in this first half, but that's full entire 25 minutes remaining in the second half, of course. Ayush nicely done there. Tavish Sharma on the attack. Looking for a good pass. Looking for Scott there. No, Lance Dharmai goes for goal, and that's offside signaled.
How is that offside? How is that offside? took a shot from here.
Just a few seconds remaining. Just a few seconds remaining of the first half. Warriors versus Daredevils. It's 25 minutes and we might have the whistle. And there goes the whistle at the end of the first half. Daredevils have taken a 1-0 lead over Warriors thanks to a 19-minute goal from Rahul Sajdev.
अरे अभी कहाँ से ऑडियो ऑन हुआ रे? ऑडियो इज ऑन.
Jewelry is allowed. अगर नहीं है तो फिर निकलवा दो. Jewelry is not allowed. अगर ऐसा है गली तो बोला. Is jewelry allowed? Chain वगैरह chain.
Good evening and welcome back to the second half. Match number 3, Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. It's the Warriors versus the Daredevils Football Club. First half, thanks to a brilliant goal from Rahul Sajdev in the 19th minute, the Daredevils have taken a 1-0 lead over the Warriors. It's 9:30 p.m. IST. And we'll be getting you the last match, the match number 4 at 10 p.m. IST. That's going to be the West Coast Sharks versus the Bombay Titans. The meanwhile, Ren de Abreu with the goal kick, keeping position the Warriors. Looking to get an equalizer. Is that a push? That's going to be a side kick for the Warriors. Long ball, Cheetah going for it and nicely lets it go, Suankur Das. Long ball, header, and again an outside. Yes, that's where the half-time break is important in the game of football, isn't it? We talk of cricket, we talk of any other game. There is always these breaks wherein the players regroup with their coach, with their managers, and the captain discuss strategies. But in the game of football, just not possible when the ball is in play and when the game is in play. That's where the half-time break is important for the team to regroup, to discuss strategies, to discuss the opponent's strategies, to make and change their formations and implement changes for the second half. And that's where we see that the players are in an animated discussion in the half-time break. Perhaps things might change for the Warriors, owned by Arjun Kapoor and Karan Bulani. The Daredevils Football Club, owned by Wasim, Gautam and Manu Kohli. The far end, it's going to be Cheetah on the left flank. Looking to pass it to Ajit Tapaswi. And that's been cleared away. Jonathan going for it and the flag was raised. So that's going to be an offside. So Tapaswi was offside there, resulting in a free kick for the Daredevils. Ball on the far end. That's deflected and that's going to be a side kick. Good ball. Rahul Sajdev goes for the header, misses it. Ayush Kapoor looking for Cheetah. Cheetah with the left footer. Does not get it on the mark. Disappointed he is. But that was a brilliant assist that could have been from Ayush Kapoor. The meanwhile, nicely kept in control by the Daredevils. Cheetah definitely pushing Tarang there. Was lucky to get away with it though. Back to Ren. Ren, long ball, Ayush Kapoor. And chance, Tapaswi. Brilliant work by Suankur Das. Super stuff that was by Suankur Das. And perhaps fortunate, but eventually it's a save nonetheless. In the 29th minute that we have entered. Cheetah, he's offside. The flag is up. Offside he is.
नहीं देख सकते। कौन है? हाँ, सीट पे। उधर ऐसा नहीं देख सकते।
Offside again on the far end.
इतना टाइम नहीं
Quickly taken by the Warriors. Rahul Sachdev is appealing for a foul there, but denied by the referee. In the meanwhile, Suankur Das has given away a corner. It's an offside there. The flag was raised. Disappointing stuff that was by the Warriors. They could have got a corner, but they were responsible for an offside. In the 30th minute that we have entered. Good long ball. Series of passes there. Look at that. Super football that is. Always good to see that at the Bodog Roots Premier League. Always important to thank our sponsors, without whom this brilliant tournament wouldn't have been possible, of the Roots Premier League. Our title sponsor Bodog, our branding partner The Flag Company, hydration partner Miqua, beverage partner Raw Pressery, and our broadcast partner One Play Sport. Ajit Tapaswi looking for Chaitanya. Chaitanya is there, but he was stopped. Still trying to keep possession. And is that going to be a corner? No, it's not. Been awarded as a goal kick for the Daredevils. On the far end, the Daredevils, series of passes. Looking, and Ray nicely attacking and giving a quick pass there. Looking to keep position. Lance Dharmai looking for Scott, is free here, but not sighting Scott. Daredevils, nicely done. Tarang. Nice ball there to Tarang on the right flank, and that's a chance wasted. Good long ball. Chaitanya Sharma. Love to see an aggressive attack from him. Good ball there to Lance Dharmai. Could be a chance to Scott Ellis. Not able to convert that into a goal scoring chance. In the meanwhile, is that a foul there? No. Play on, says the referee. Cleared away by Ren. Ren is on the mark and he scores! Whoa, what a goal that is! And that is where the Daredevils take a lead. 2-0 is the lead for the Daredevils. And that was Bhavik Desai, jersey number 5, gets the goal. In the 33rd minute, it was Ren Diabrio who was just out of his position, and nicely observed by Bhavik Desai, and gets a goal. 2-0 for the Daredevils against the Warriors. Meanwhile, we might have an injury for a player from the Daredevils, but he's at least on his feet. That's a good sign. We have physio stationed. In the 34th minute. And it's 2-0 for the Daredevils versus the Warriors. It's going to be very difficult for the Warriors to make a comeback. Very difficult for the Warriors to make a comeback now. It's going to be a free kick for the Warriors. The Warriors can't afford to waste time. Every second is important for them. They have to get a goal, then the equalizer, and then the lead. So 3 goals for them to gain a victory. But they'll be happy if they get at least 2. Jonathan cleared away by Rahul Sachdev. That's exactly what the Daredevils have to do now. Get everyone in their defense. And straight in the hands of Suankur Das. In the meanwhile, yet another injury scare from the Daredevils. It looks like he has some pain in his abdomen, perhaps. the Daredevils. It's been a good match for them. The first half, 19th minute, Rahul Sachdev scored. In the 33rd minute, it was Bhavik Desai who scored. So 2-0 for the Daredevils against the Warriors. He's back on his feet. You have the physios present. An important role that they play. Yes, he's still in some pain. Hope is all good there. And that's Tarang, jersey number 7 of the Daredevils, Tarang Manjeshwar. Straight to Suvankur Das. Scott Ellis on the attack and good defense. Rahul Sachdev back to Tarang Manjeshwar. Brilliant ball to Tarang. Has he been able to keep it in? Yes, and he has won himself a corner. In the 11th minute, and Ren now in a role reversal. He's no longer the goalkeeper, and he'll be now coming in as an important player, front runner. And in the meanwhile, we have a goalkeeper change. It's going to be Jay Madhok for the Warriors, who will be the goalkeeper, and Ren Diabrio won't be the goalkeeper anymore. He'll be looking to score goals. The meanwhile, Suvankur Das with the goal kick. Ren is back. Dabrio, as he likes to be called. And he'll be definitely in the forwards for the Warriors. 12th minute of the second half we are into. So that's the 37th minute that we have entered. And that's a free kick awarded to the Warriors. In the meanwhile, chance on goal, still not able to convert. Scoreline still stays at 2-0. In the 12th minute that we have entered, it's the Daredevils versus the Warriors. Scott Ellis. Of action that was eventually well collected. That was by Jay Madhok. Looking for the long ball. Scoreline stays, it's 2-0 for the Daredevils against the Warriors. Coming up next is going to the Titans versus the West Coast Sharks. The last match of Week 8 of the Bandra Division, Bandra North Division of the Bodog Roots Premier League. On the far end, it's still the Daredevils playing with the ball. Nice passing it along. They can afford to do that. Looking for goal, and they have won themselves a corner. On the far end, right corner there on the far end. It's going to be a corner for the Daredevils. Cleared away by Jay. Nicely done. Today, for the first time of the Bodog Roots Premier League, there is no wind blowing at the St. Andrews Turf Park. Generally, we've had winds blowing. It was pleasant there. Wow, yes, his attacked is Suvankur Das, and that's a foul. Signals the referee, and it's the card out, and it's a yellow card to Suvankur Das. In the 14th minute of the second half, that is 39th minute, and Suvankur Das has been booked.
Scotty, keep the ball down. If he doesn't go back, it's a card for them, yeah. Nice move, nice move. Move.
Meanwhile, it's 2-0 the lead for Daredevils against the Warriors. It's either going to be Scott or Dabrio with the free kick. It's going to be Dabrio with the free kick. Going for goal and deflected. Very difficult to score directly off a free kick at the St. Andrews Turf Park, and that's a foul again. Going to be a free kick for the Warriors. The 41st minute that we have entered. 9.5 minutes remaining for the Warriors to make and have any wishes of making a comeback in this matchup. They have had only one victory so far in the previous 7 games that they've played in the Bodog Roots Premier League Bandra North Division. Ayush Kapoor deflected off the wall again. Good long ball. Once again, Suvankur Das thirds it away. Daredevils on the counter. Chance! Oh, not able to keep that in control was Sailesh Lakhani. Cheetah. And he's won himself a side kick. Is Chaitanya Sharma. Good ball to Ayush Kapoor. Looking for Scott Tellis perhaps. Good long ball there. Looking for the pass. Ayush. Ren does not get Ren. On the attack is Rahul Sachdev. Chance for him to score. And oh, about the crossbar. Again on the crossbar. Rahul Sachdev. Brilliant play. He'll be disappointed that he did not get a goal. And that definitely will be counted for as a save from Jai Madhok. Rahul again, clearance. Where is he? He's everywhere, isn't he? He's on the attack, he's on the defense. Tarang Manjeshwar with the right footer, and he's won himself a corner. Deflection of Jonathan D'Souza. Meanwhile, on the right flank, that's going to be a corner for the Daredevils. Looking for a goal in the penalty area, cleared away. Ayush Kapoor looking for the counter, does not get it. Still a chance there on the far end. Scott Tellis looking for Dabrio, does not get Dabrio, cleared away. It's Jai Madhok on the right flank. Important for the Warriors to get a goal and perhaps put some pressure on the Daredevils right now. The Daredevils are definitely in a comfortable mindset, aren't they? Chaitanya. Is he looking for the pass? He'll have to, and it's Lance Dharmai on the left flank. Back to Chaitanya, and left footer, brilliantly directed there by Chaitanya. Super stuff that was, but that's a wasted chance by Cheetah on that occasion. So one brilliant effort, and then he's let it go. Cheetah got an aggressive play that he's into, and off the crossbar. What a brilliant right footer that was. Cleared. Ayush Kapoor comes out for a breather, and it's Shihan Furtado, jersey number 23 of the Warriors, back in play. Back to Jai Madhok. Back to Cheetah. In the 45th minute that we have entered, 5.5 minutes remaining. Long ball there to Scott Tellis. Nicely done there by Cheetah. But again, good defense by the Daredevils. Nicely thirded by Suvankur Das. Tarang Manjeshwar. Passing it around. Back to Jonathan, right footer, and he scores! Super stuff that was in the 45th minute, and it's Jonathan D'Souza who has scored in the 45th minute. Without a doubt has to be the goal of the match. Brilliant right footer and beating Suankur Das. 2-1. Warriors are back in this game and this match is back alive. Exact 5 minutes remaining. We have entered the 46th minute now as I finish the sentence. 5 minutes to go. And Suankur Das has been beaten on occasion by Jonathan D'Souza. Can happen again as well. There he goes again, Jonathan. High on confidence is jersey number 17 of the white jersey. That's the Warriors. Scott Tellis passing it back. They can still manage to keep possession. Basics of football, you keep possession. You put the opposition in pressure and create better goal scoring opportunities. Once again, that could have been close. Suankur Das thudding it with the use of his palm. But this match is getting to a perfect end, isn't it? The noise is massive here at the St. Andrews Turf Park from the sidelines. The coach, manager, friends, relatives, friends all have gathered here. And always good to see an exciting match, isn't it? We felt that it might be a one-sided match till it was Jonathan D'Souza who got the first goal for the Warriors. Corner on the far end for the Warriors. Cheetah, no, it's back to the Warriors looking for the long ball. Jai Madhok does it nice and easy. Nicely passed to Dabrio. Dabrio looking for Chaitanya, does not get Chaitanya there. Lance Dharmai. Scott Tellis. Is that a foul? Yes, it is. Free kick. And that's another card that has been shown. Yet another booking. And that's to Scott Tellis. It's to Bhavik Desai as well, the goal scorer of the Daredevils. Good ball there in the penalty area but cleared away. Still the Daredevils. Scott Tellis wasn't able to get that in control. Looking for Tarang Manjeshwar, does not get Tarang. Shihan, a lack of little coordination, perhaps a little bit of coordination among the Warriors. Rahul Sajdev with the side kick. Good long ball and that's straight to Jai Madhok. Quickly taken, 2.5 minutes remaining for this matchup. Getting to an exciting end, aren't we? On the far end, and that's going to be a side kick for the Daredevils. Coming up next is the Titans versus the West Coast Sharks. Good ball, straight to Jai Madhok. Is that a foul? And that's going to be a booking. It is to Ren Dabrio. Ren Dabrio has been booked. Daredevils unhappy with the decision. Daredevils unhappy with the decision there. A minute and a half remaining for this matchup. Rahul Sajdev still unhappy with the decision. A minute remaining. Is he going for direct? He looks like it's going for direct. Is Lance Dharmai. Goes for direct, deflects off the wall there, deflects off the wall. And 50 seconds remaining. Rahul Sajdev might just let that go. And that's exactly what he does. In the meanwhile, it's, oh, just have a look at that. That's, he's getting aggressive there, just unhappy. He's banged himself on the pole there. but I don't think it was Rahul Sachdev to be blamed. It was just a part of his tackle there. Wasn't a deliberate, wasn't deliberate there. I had a perfect view from here. So it's Shihan Furtado just needs to get his tempers down. In the meanwhile, Rahul Sachdev has been booked. Rahul Sachdev has been booked. He's been given a yellow card. He's extremely unhappy with what's happening. But this is the kind of game that we are seeing here. And it's 50 minutes on the clock. And it's going to be Rahul Sachdev with the goal kick, and we might have the whistle from the referee, and there it goes. The Daredevils have beaten the Warriors 2-1. 2 goals from the Daredevils by Bhavik Desai and Rahul Sachdev. 2-1. The Daredevils beat the Warriors.